Excited to see you all here. It's our first concert in the theater with an instrumental group. And guess what? Like a year and a half now, which is a long time. So it's really kind of a treat for us to be able to host people in here again, to be able to have music on the stage again. So just a couple quick reminders for the orchestra concert. One is please make sure that your cell phones are silent. You are welcome. You are welcome to take photos of your students. Just make sure that flash is off so we don't have any blinded cellists mid-song. But again, welcome to go ahead and take pictures. We are video recording, so you do not need to worry about kind of wasting all of your phone battery on it. We will have a nice high-def recording for you. Other reminders is please keep your mask on for the duration of the performance. Your performers are performing with masks on, so we just appreciate you helping us keep with the RJ policy. And without further ado, we miss a few people here that are in quarantine, but we are excited to be here. Let's congratulate our orchestra on their end of the year concert.
Yeah, hold on. Smile for the camera. Good ones for Instagram. No, I told you, the orchestra concert's tonight. Yeah, we're almost done with the first song. It's fine. Missed a few keys, but that's water on the bridge. All right, I gotta call you back. Bye.
Soloist, like Carmen, playing with an orchestra. And concertos are usually when the solo parts are really, really hard. And so the reason that we kind of decided to add it in this year is this is some of the first time we have a Regis Jesuit annual concerto competition. And every year, students compete to have a chance to play with the orchestra. And sadly, last year, because of COVID, our winners weren't able to perform. They were seniors, so they're gone. But this year, we had some terrific talent, and we were able to actually work with one of our runner-ups of the competition. So tonight, we're going to hear a wonderful presentation by that performer. So we wanted to give you a taste of just how cool and diverse concertos can be. A really cool type of music. The other thing that you're going to notice is that our runner-up of the concerto competition was also an opera singer. And so that was kind of a coincidence in that a lot of the music that we explored this semester, kind of over the year, was basically based off of opera. So whenever you go to an opera, not only do you have all the singing on stage, but you also have all of those musicians playing in what we call the pit. So Regis has a wonderful pit, which is currently covered up. I'm standing on it. But the musicians kind of play underneath and accompany what's going on the stage. Really difficult to do because you have to know the ebbs and flows of the singer. You have to be able to know exactly when to hit that note. So tonight you're going to hear a lot of fun renditions of some opera music by these wonderful musicians, as well as them accompanying a concerto. So the next piece that you're going to hear is a piece based off of the Barber of Seville. And you might know some of that music because it's featured all the time in Looney Tunes, in commercials. And the guy that wrote it, his name was Rossini. So our piece is called Viva Rossini. That's the next one on our program. And you're going to hear all these wonderful Italian, uplifting, lively tunes. dark and very brooding. It is by Gustav Mahler. So this man lived a very kind of tumultuous, sad life. And he's known for writing this orchestra music that really, only professionals can play it, like these guys. Really contrapuntal, lots of things going on at the same time. But what's really amazing when you hear it with the strings is just the chords that he uses, like the sounds that come out of the ensemble playing together. So really requires all of these musicians to be listening to each other in depth, because their part doesn't make sense without the rest. Isn't that piece gorgeous? I love that piece. So, the next one, we were going to have our lovely concerto competition runner-up singer be singing with us outside, but currently, because of COVID, we're not doing singing indoors. So, lots of plan Bs, Cs, Ds, Es, Xs, and Zs this year. But we were very lucky, and on Friday, we were able to catch some of our rehearsal and a performance with our singer for you to see now. And so we're very excited to show you this wonderful film. Thank you to Mr. Dawkins for putting in the effort to kind of get it for us. But you're going to be dazzled and amazed at Camila Rodriguez. Boy, can she sing. One thing that's really cool about this piece is it is the exact score that professionals use. So sometimes we take some simplified scores just for brevity, or maybe there's things that our younger musicians haven't quite learned yet. This score is exactly what musicians that are playing at the top operas learn from. We even had to get a double bass extension installed. Show them that. It actually extends the bass string down. So, we had to go to the big game for this one. So, we're really excited to show you. This is an incredible piece, and these musicians did it like it was easy. over Symphony. A Mozart opera to end our show today. So this is Mozart's Abduction from the Seraglio. So kind of a love story mixed with adventure all in one. This is the Overture, meaning that this is kind of what they would play to get everyone into the concert hall before the opera began. So you hear all of the elements of the show. It's just super exciting. I'm going to let the music speak for itself. We also have timpani added to this song. my first young sophomores, and we've been together for 3 years. A lot of us have played Belco together, we played at the Opera House together. Oh, too many memories. But I love every single one of these seniors, so I'm going to try not to totally cry in front of all of you. But I'm going to say a nice memory about each senior and give them their special gift. I forgot to leave you outside. Connor, come on up here, Connor. Let's applaud Connor. Wonderful. Some of my fondest memories of Connor are he used to sit in the front right next to that man, who we'll talk about in a minute. But they always used to just be like the biggest lights in my orchestra. They would always have some kind of humor going on every single class. And I knew, wow, this is going to be a super fun job here at Regis. So they were two of the kiddos that really made me feel at home right away at Regis. And Connor is also just a really wonderful young man, really considerate, helps out whenever anyone needs a hand. I'm going to miss you so much, Connor. I love you. Kevin. Come on here. So Kevin was our fantastic triangle soloist. Kevin is a multi-talented man. He has multiple passions here at Regis. He's done, I can't even tell you how many tournaments and speech and debate. He's just like a master at it. But he's also one of just the most thoughtful, witty people I've ever met. Just a really wonderful human being. Always inquisitive, like whenever we do check-ins on homework, instead of just doing the 1 minute requirement, we'll do it 10 minutes. So it's amazing because I get to have really deep conversations with him about life, music, and he's just a really wonderful man. So I'm so proud of you, Kevin. I love you. Okay, it's Emma. It's the pianist. Now I'm sad because I only had Emma for 1 year, which is this year, but I've known her for longer. We've been in pit bands together. That was my first experience performing with her with Sister Act pit band. And I was like, wow, we have to get that pianist in orchestra. And I was so lucky this year that she enrolled. Just a really wonderful student. She and Kevin have been doing music theory with me, and so it just amazes me. She's so multi-talented. She composes, she does music theory, and also, of course, being a pianist myself, I just am always blown away by how much talent she has, and I always love talking about piano with her. Emma, you're just a wonderful, amazing young woman, super funny and talented, and I'm so proud of you. Dylan, get up here, Dylan. Dylan was the other half of the terror squad as a sophomore, just making all of the seniors sigh every class. But Dylan has, like I said, got so much light. One of my favorite memories that I put in his college recommendation was that he was performing at the fall festival, pretty much putting his feet on the stand to keep the music from blowing away. And I think that that's a really great image of who he is. He's a creative person. He always looks at the optimistic, funny side of life. And he's just a really wonderful musician who's been continentally with me before and taken every opportunity he can. So Dylan, I love you. Thomas. Thomas is another one of those kiddos I've had for 3 years and has just always been at the top of the cello section, always auditioning for those cello seats. And what I really enjoyed this year is I'm trying to desperately learn Chinese. Thomas and I have had fun trying to kind of speak a little bit together sometimes. But really just a wonderful young man. I can't even tell you the kind of brilliance that he brings to the classroom in terms of just his philosophies about music, his history about music, and then also, of course, always being a terrific friend for anyone that needs it, always helping out. So Thomas, I'm so proud of you. Yeah. And finally, Ethan. Ethan is another one of those that I've had for 3 years, and I've also had in pit band, so we also did Sister Act with Emma. And Ethan has just always been one of those cellists that tries to go above and beyond. And one of the things I love most is talking to you about Bach and things like that. Sometimes he would submit to me, you know, instead of just a little bit of our orchestra piece, he'd do like a really hard Bach partita or something like that, right? And just, it was so cool to hear him develop over the 3 years of just, you know, going from, yeah, I'm interested in cello to like, wow, this is a passion of mine. But also just, you know, completely witty, great teammate, an amazing friend, Ethan Ellinger. Someone that's unable to be here tonight, but I will also give a shout out to my amazing Laura Miller. She's also an amazing cellist. She's unable to be with us, but Laura, I love you. I've also had her in orchestra for 3 years. Incredible thing to do. So let's give it up for our RK Orchestra and our seniors.
In our orchestra room, we have a wooden plank that is exactly 6 feet long, named Planky. You've got googly eyes and a bow tie, and it's for enforcing social distancing. So the senior class wanted to come together, and we are presenting Director Ho with Planty. We're class gardeners in this, especially in the senior class, so we hope that that's going to provide some representation of both our class graduating and the year we've all been through together. So again, thank you very much.
I can drop more things. Thank you, everyone. Get home safely.